Welcome back to LA Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in with me. I have Cysco here, and we are going to discuss some things. Um, we have dived into this assassination since the beginning. Um, we took our time going through a lot of information that was on the internet, and we did a lot of looking into different things, the companies, um, the actual people that were involved. We've talked about the different conspiracy theories. We've talked about players. We've talked about a lot of things on this platform. So we're going to keep talking about things. And we're going to look into the Crips LLC. And these are the people that came in. How many days after Nipsey passed away did they come in, Cisco?
It was it was it was the 16 days. 16 days, 16 days if I'm not mistaken. Or they filed it on the 16th and then Black Sand filed on the 29th. So they got there first.
Okay.
For for
So
for for trademarking the marathon continues.
that's very unusual. That's very unusual. They trademarked the slogan, to be exact. I saw a couple people in the comments from our previous videos, letting us know that it was the slogan. But irregardless, it was Nipsey Hussle's. So it seemed like, to me, that was kind of like a Debo move. How do you feel about that?
It was shocking because I remember when we first, was digging into that. It was like, damn, somebody, and it made me just put my mind in that research gear, and I'm like, who in the hell is Crips LLC and what's Bloods LLC and what's Blood and Cousins? What is this? Why would this entity uh file for trademark basically 16 days after Nipsey is killed? I'm like, man, that's some cold shit right there.
Yeah, it was. So we took a deeper look into Crips LLC, um, probably the day after they filed for the trademark, because I know it went up on the news. Everybody was talking about it,
Right.
and
So go ahead,
we
go ahead.
we dug in. Um, we found out some names of some people. We also looked into the address, and we actually looked at the office that the Crips LLC uses,
Right.
and
We
we
found out how much it costs to rent
found out how
monthly.
much it costs. How much does it cost, Cisco?
It costs I'll just say over $6,000 a month.
Wow, so they're funded. This is a
Yeah.
heavily funded uh business. Uh we also listened to a call from Star Wolf's channel. Shout out to him. Amazing work, amazing research. And we we listened to the call, and we were stuck on the fact that the person never named themselves.
Right.
That was very interesting. So hold on to that, you guys. Just hold on to the fact that, you know, we never heard that person in the interview name themselves. So we took it back, and I was strolling through Instagram, and I saw a video with Big U and a couple other guys holding up some pop. Automatically, I knew what type of soda pop they were holding up because it's all over the Crips LLC website.
Right. Which we had saw way, 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 way back then.
Correct.
And you're seeing that on Instagram now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to let everybody understand that this is old research that we had. And she's shocked. She was like, well, damn, I seen that before.
Mm-hmm. So it got my mind racing. I was just thinking, like, wow, who are these people? So in that interview, the woman was very vague on who owned the company and who was a part of the company. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. She was very vague. She didn't want to give out any names. I do believe Star Wolf specifically asked her if Big U was a part of the company, and she flew around that question.
Right.
So not only is the woman deceptive, but she's also streetwise. She has a very slick tongue. That's
Correct.
what I say about her. So that got my mind racing again about this company having ownership of this soda pop. So
Right.
if you could, Cusco, just give them a breakdown on what we found out yesterday about this company, the blood, no, the blood pop, yeah, and the Cripa Cola.
Right. So we're gonna skip to what I found yesterday. So, and based on what it was it was a review of the old research, and I noticed that on one of their websites they mentioned that uh the representation of the Michael Renner, they say Renner but it's really Render, but on the website is Renner. uh the Michael Renner uh Corp LLC, I think. Hold on, I'll just pull it up right now so I'll make it right. Yeah, the Michael Render Group LLC. That their representation on the Netflix, which was man, I can't think of the name of it, but it's Killer Mike's little thing he had on Netflix. He said that those were prototypes and those weren't the real thing. So I was like, whoa, really, for real? Because to be honest, the first time I ever heard of the drink was through Killer Mike. It wasn't from this website.
And by the way, that show is called, Google is taking a while. Trigger warning.
Yeah, trigger warning. Trigger warning. That's what it is. Yeah. So when I seen that, when I'm reviewing my research, and I'm like, damn, hold on. They say that that wasn't real. I mean, dude went on Netflix. He announced it, everything, and but he don't have ownership of it. So that made me look into the Michael Render Group LLC. And what do I find? That he does have Cripicola registered. And I'm not pointing no fingers like I always do. I always don't. I don't point fingers. I follow the research. And that's the difference. And if you don't like it, you don't gotta like it. I don't really care about if you don't like it because this is the research. And the research says, I don't know if this is like an automated system, but on what date is that? Hold on, let me get to the date. On October 16th, Crips LLC somehow in the official trademark system there's a conflict, and you go to the click on it and you find out that the defendant is the Crips LLC, and they have potential opposers that are automatically in the, I think it's like an automated rejection or something like that, because they got the lawyers and all that stuff listed on there. This is the official, .gov website. And the potential opposer is the Michael Render Group LLC.
And they're going
Okay.
against Crips LLC, against the
And
Cripicola.
right. And the defendant is the Crips LLC.
So
Same address. And the other opposer is the Coca-Cola Company.
not only have the Crips LLC tried to come in and debo the Marathon Continues slogan, now they're coming after a man's Coca-Cola.
Well, through that other company, it looks like through distribution they've made the union. But I mean, when you look at this website, it looks like, you know, there's automatically a legal dispute in play, and somebody, or maybe they came to an agreement. I don't know what that Instagram stuff is about, to be honest. But on paper it's another it's just another, it's a whole nother legal scenario. And it proves that the website, what they said, that was that's not true. That's not true. This guy literally, and I have it, I have the Cripa Cola trademark official registration. I mean, the Michael Render Group owned Cripa Cola. The one that I could not confirm, and there's two different ones, because what's on Netflix is Blood Pop, but on Crips LLC affiliated websites, Blood and Cousins or the Bloods LLC, is Blood Cola, spelled with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like I say, there's this trademark dispute, and the second potential opposer is the Coca-Cola company.
Okay.
So,
So pretty
okay.
much they said, okay, you can have that. We're gonna do our own thing with the blood cola, blood pop, but we want that Cripa Cola name, pretty much.
Yeah, but like I say, in the system, it looks like it's gonna have to be some legal stuff going on, and maybe maybe Killer Mike is signed, that gesture on Instagram is a prelude to what they're gonna do legally. Who
Okay.
knows?
So I did see where they did merge at some point and they had a conversation on the show itself. So it seems
But
like they are moving to reconciliation.
but let's go back to that Star Wolf interviews. Doesn't that connect Big U to Crips LLC?
I think so because of an article you read to me. I think so
Well,
because of that article.
and also this. So when that interview, when when the woman was asked, is Big U part of the board, and she
Mhm.
didn't answer, well, obviously he is,
Obviously, because you're the only head crip.
via 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 his representation and affiliation with Coca-Cola.
So exactly. Exactly. It makes sense now. Ding ding ding. So we got to getting a little more curious and we started digging and we looked on the internet and Cisco found this article that was tucked away. Do you mind giving them the title of that article?
I gotta find it. You got it?
I got it right here. Give me just a second. So it looks like this article says Big U exposed as owner of Crip LLC trying to steal Nipsey TMC slogan. He's the mastermind. Wow. That article comes from boxedin.com. If you guys want to take a look at it, found a
And
lot of
it's
interesting stuff.
it's actually it's a forum. That's a forum, so it's not really an article. It's a forum, but the way that this person laid it out, they attempted to present it as factual. So in research, and I said this on a previous video, facts doesn't mean truth. Facts are things that are documented. Just like when a lawyer tells you in the courtroom, it's not about the truth, it's what you can prove.
Mhm.
So you learn and research that facts is something that you can document. You can say, I can point on this date and this time that this was written by this person, whether
Mhm.
they be anonymous or not. So I just want you to understand that we're not giving credence to this by mentioning it. It's
Yep.
a interesting timing and
Mm.
interesting what is in the article, or excuse me, in the post, and the links that they provide in the post seem to substantiate some of what they're saying in that post.
Correct.
And if you don't like it, you just don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts to hear things that make sense to certain people. So, you know, I totally trust our research 100%. Did that article I mean, article form make me think twice about the research that I had already done? Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
yes, and I have to absolutely agree with LA because it first of all, I cross referenced some of the stuff,
Yes,
and I can confirm some of the things that is mentioned there.
correct. I mean, people forget about the 2011 fight that took place between Nipsey Hussle, Big U, Black Sam in the alley.
It
Um,
also, oh, go ahead.
oh, I'm not saying
No,
that that has anything to do with this 2019 assassination, but that's one of the things that the article brought up.
yeah, some of these forums they go back as
Before,
far as the time of that incident, and they have screenshots and links and all kind of different things to try to confirm what they're saying.
mm,
Um, One thing that also, because listening to Star Wars interview, and if you're looking at the YouTube streets, one of the big questions and one of the big allegations was, um, Big U is Crips LLC, and Big U was trying to steal the marathon continues slogan
mhm,
from Nipsey via Crips LLC. And at the time, no one had any evidence to link Big U officially to Crips LLC. But like I said, I cross reference it, and one of the things that links, another thing that links Big U to Crips LLC is the person behind the voice that Star Wolf was talking to.
now we did look into a name that seemed to pop up, and she's a very prominent name. You may have heard of her before. And if you have, let us know down below. Her name is Kenya Ware. Now, Miss Kenya has a connection, a very strong connection to Big U.
Allegedly, allegedly. We'll
No,
just
they're
throw
on
in.
Instagram together.
Yeah,
They
you're
know
right. You're right.
they know each other. But we think through research that Kenya Ware was the woman who answered the phone in that interview.
Yes, yes. I would say I'm in the 90 percentile of confirming that that was Kenya Ware who answered the phone when Star Wolf called Crips LLC. If
And
I
that
had and if I had to say it is or not, I would lean towards saying that it is. That's her.
and that would link Big U and tie all of our research together into it being him being a member of the Crips LLC.
Now being that it is, that doesn't mean anything. It's just we're able to answer the question that either people made that allegation already or they were asking the question in the YouTube
Correct.
street. So now that it's confirmed.
Correct. And also because of the recent video with him promoting the colas and the soda pop.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
confirms it.
That just tied it all together for me. Now, you guys take with this
That doesn't.
information
I
want.
will say. I want to say this really quick. I won't say, even though he's affiliated with Crips LSC, I won't say that he's the person responsible for trying to steal the uh the marathon continues, because that's another person who did that. That's another person who actually registered before Black Sam got to it. And
Correct.
that person is not Big U.
Correct. We've already, seen a lot of people talking about this, so I'm pretty sure you guys know the names of these people, but we're going to keep them, to ourselves for now because we're still looking into this stuff. But Kenya Ware's name was very key to us because it does give us a link to Big U.
And plus,
Um,
we have to say also, we feel a little bit more comfortable saying her name because she has a YouTube presence. She's done several interviews on YouTube. There's other videos with her voice in the video, in the videos. So I mean, and she's affiliated with with I mean, she's a known death row rapper's baby mama. You know, so she's connected to Death Row Records as well.
yep, she's plugged.
So she's basically a she's not an entertainer, but she's a public figure, you could say, because she's been in and around and even done work in the entertainment business.
Yeah. Well, we just wanted to see who tried to debo the marathon continues slogan. We also wanted to just put together a trace of who may be connected to that mystery that happened. And it went away really quickly too. Because after, Black Sam put in his filing, there was a apology placed on the Crips LLC.com website. And they pretty much apologized and said they would no longer pursue their venture in trademarking the slogan. And we found that very interesting as well. So you
Right.
guys tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. Let us know. You done with this, Cisco?
Yeah, there's a whole lot more that could be said to this subject, but we'll cut it off here and just hold back because we don't want people to feel a certain way about this, what we're putting out here. But we're, like I said, man, we're doing this for the love, and the YouTube streets was asking for this. Maybe some people already put this together and they already knew this, but we had this and we held onto it, and we got a whole lot more that we've held onto that we're just gonna slowly, you know, as things transpire, just put it out and put it out and put it out. And can I throw this little thing? It's just on my mind. Can I say this, LA?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how true it is, but in the comments of the Ocean Fleming case, somebody said that he's out. Okay. If that's true, can you confirm that? And if you have access to Ocean, can you please contact LA? So we would like to do an interview with Ocean Flemings, particularly about his case. Nothing about Nipsey Hussle or anything like that. I
I
just
know.
want, I would just love to interview Ocean Flemings about his whole ordeal and get his perspective because um, I know. I listened to that Too Real for TV. I knew about the Ocean Phillips case. I used to follow it and research it on my own, and it's just it would be good to let the public know how sometimes the legal system can be corrupt,
Mm.
regardless of a person's lifestyle. They're still uh supposed to be guaranteed their fair chance in court. You know what I mean? And so I would love to get that interview. So if that's true, please contact LA.
Yes. Well, we'll see you guys soon with some more heat. As always, thank you guys so much for listening. Please like, share, and turn your notifications on. And welcome new people. We really do appreciate you guys. And let us know down below what you think.